Hi, I'm George Lang.
And I'm Heather Warlick.
And this is Weekend Look, a discussion of entertainment news in Oklahoma City and the world. Today we're talking about the Grammys, which will be broadcast live at 7 p.m. Sunday on CBS. And I'll be live blogging the show at Static Blog on newsok.com. Now let's just go down the list and make some predictions or just some random comments about this. Record of the year.
Yes.
Okay, let's just run it down. Chasing Pavements by Adele, Viva La Vida by Coldplay, Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis, Paper Planes by MIA, and Please Read the Letter by Robert Plant and Alison Krauss. How do you think about these?
Well, I think that the Viva La Vida has a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
It's been a huge record this year. Robert Plant and Alison Krauss, I mean, you know, they've got some really good songs on that album, and it's not really my style, but to me it seems like they've got a pretty good chance too. What do you think?
Well, okay, I think that Please Read the Letter could win, mainly because it was, bringing together a couple of people that, it was like, you got chocolate and my peanut butter kind of stylistic melding there, and so it's bringing the country audience and the rock audience together. So in terms of voting, just in sheer voting, it might actually win. And it was Raising Sand is a great album. But I mean, my personal favorite out of this whole list is Paper Planes by MIA. I don't think it's going to win. I think it's sort of it's sort of the probably the trailer, not the one that's likely to win, but the cool factor and the whole list.
So you think it's going to be Alison Krauss?
I think it's going to be Please Read the Letter, and if it's not, then it's probably Viva La Vida.
Yeah, I agree. Now, okay, next is Album of the Year, but first of all, I want you to tell us the difference between Record of the Year and Album of the Year. Okay,
and these are actually a little confusing. Okay, Record of the Year is the actual song, this thing that you heard on the radio. Okay,
the single.
That's right. Album of the Year. Back before CDs and back before iTunes, there were these things called albums. Okay, now and so it's the collection of songs, that you either get through iTunes or on CD.
There you have it.
Now and then Song of the Year. This is where it gets weird, is that Song of the Year is actually a songwriter's category. So it doesn't go to the artist, it goes to the people who wrote the song.
Right, okay, cool.
So
well, there you have it.
Unless, of course, the artist wrote the song, then it goes to them.
Okay, good deal. Well, Album of the Year, we have Viva La Vida, and Or Death and His Friends by Coldplay.
That's right. And The Carter 3 by Lil Wayne, Year of the Gentleman by Neo, Raising Sand by Robert Plant and Alison Krauss, and In Rainbows by Radiohead. And by the way, Radiohead got a lot of nominations this year. I mean, they are all over the place. That's right. And it's kind of a misnomer because when In Rainbows was released, it was actually released like in 2007 as a download, and it was only in 2008 that it was released on Dave Matthews' label ATO. So it is technically eligible, but it's been out for a really long time now, so it's kind of surprising. But I think that out of all of these, I think again, we could see Coldplay win this. It's either Coldplay or it's Robert Plant and Alison Krauss. I really think that those those two are the strongest ones. Probably Coldplay.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, there you have it. And then Song of the Year, we've got American Boy by Estelle, basically, featuring Kanye West. We've also got Chasing Pavements, which is Adele. I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. Love Song by Sarah Bareilles, and Viva La Vida by Coldplay, of course.
And Love Song's your personal favorite, right?
I love Sarah Bareilles. I think I actually turned you onto her. I don't know if you really got into her, but I think she's awesome. I mean, this is her technically her first album on a label, and she writes all her own songs. She's a great singer. She plays piano. I think she's awesome, but I really think that Jason Mraz song has a pretty good chance just because it's so huge right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. A lot of times, the Song of the Year is where they get in, some of these songs that weren't real, like, huge commercial successes, but everybody loves them. And I think in this case, it could come from left field, and by that I mean American Boy,
which is an awesome song.
Which is a great song, and it should have been a lot bigger here in the U.S. It was really big overseas. I think that could be the surprise.
Yeah, well, I think that you're probably right. That very well could come from behind, and I mean, also, I mean, it just in play, you know. I mean, I think it's probably going to get more and more play. It's going to get bigger here.
Yes, I think so. So that could be sort of the the left field choice, and I'm going to bet on that.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll see.
Right. Yeah. Well, best new artist, we've got Adele, Duffy, Jonas Brothers, Lady Antebellum, and Jasmine Sullivan. What do you think?
Okay. Historically, I hate the best new artist category, and I'll tell you why. Okay. In almost every year, there's somebody in this list who doesn't deserve to be there. Okay. and I don't mean it just because they're lousy or something.
Okay. Who do you mean, Duffy?
No, I mean, I'm talking because they've been around for a while.
Jonas Brothers.
Jonas Brothers are on their third album.
Right. How are they the best new artists? Okay.
And this happens all the time. Okay, but several years ago, Shelby Lynn got Best New Artist, I believe, in 2001 for her I Am Shelby Lynn album. She had been recording since 1989.
Wow.
I mean, there's.
She's been an artist for a long time.
And not just on small labels. She was on major labels, and she not only gets nominated, but she wins. Now, so Jonas Brothers are in there, and they've got 3 albums to their credit.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of talk about why didn't Katy Perry get
Very
in there?
good question.
Okay. Now, well, see, Katy Perry had been recording as Katie Hudson as a Christian artist, like a few years ago, and I think they sort of arbitrarily applied the rule to her, but not the Jonas Brothers.
Wow. That's interesting.
And I'm not arguing for Katy Perry to win here. I'm just saying.
Katy Perry.
No. I'm just saying that this is probably the most poorly maintained category. Now, okay, of all these listed, we have Adele, Duffy, Jonas Brothers, Lady Antebellum, and Jasmine Sullivan. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Now,
that Duffy song is really big right now.
I'll say this: Adele and Duffy, both sort of British neo-soul singers. They might cancel each other out. I mean, sometimes it gets down to electoral politics here.
Okay.
They could cancel each other out. It could end up being the Jonas Brothers, even though they don't technically deserve it.
Well, yeah.
So we'll see.
Probably so.
But at any rate, it's going to be going on this Sunday. I mean, that's all we have for this week. But be sure and go to Static Blog at 7 p.m. on Sunday night for my live blogging of the Grammys. And for more about movies, music, and everything else that's entertaining, check out the Weekend Look section of the Oklahoman, the A&E section of NewsOK.com, the latest issue of Look at OKC, and, of course, Wimgo.com. For Weekend Look, I'm George Lang.
I'm Heather Warlick.
See you next week.
See it.